First of all, let's invite the Vice President of the Networking Product Department of H3C, Mr. Liu Yiping, with his keynote speech of Wi-Fi 6 Navigator for new wireless connectivity. Now let's give him a warm applause. Dear guests, we are in a great era of the digital transformation, and the digital transformation in different industries is surging ahead, which can greatly increase and enhance the operation efficiency of the enterprise as well as saving the cost. But the digital transformation also has raised high requirements of the digital infrastructure. And the wireless network as a very important digital infrastructure is also developing fastly, and Wi-Fi 6 technology has born out of this kind of background. So H3C has been engaged in the Wi-Fi 6 area for many years, and we hope that we can fully release and the potential of the Wi-Fi 6 to accelerate the digital transformation. So today, my topic would be the intelligent Wi-Fi 6 to have the innovation of the new feature of Wi-Fi. So first of all, let's have a look about the great era that we are in now. According to the third-party research, by 2022, the mobile data traffic will increase sevenfold, and the kind of communication traffic within the enterprise will increase about 3 times, and the IoT connection will reach around 14.6 billion. So we can see the wave of the digital transformation, and all kinds of applications is raising the higher requirements of the network. So they can be summarized as the following 3 aspects. First is the high speed. So we not only pursue the limit performance of the single user, but also we have the requirement of the average bandwidth of the multi-user. Second would be the steady and the low latency, especially in the internet industry. And third one would be the massive terminal connectivity. We not only focus about the data transmission as well as the human body sensors. So I want to cite some of the examples. For example, our 4G and 3G, the high resolution multimedia, as well as our online game. And currently, the online game has higher requirement of the kind of brightness and latency. In terms of the industrial usage, the smart machines are also having a strict requirement towards the latency. The robotics technology, they have quite high requirement towards the latency. And in terms of the smart zones, the trend is that the network will be combined with the IoT. So with this kind of surge in demand, they all require the new technologies, and the Wi-Fi 6 can meet this kind of demand. Compared with the previous generations of the Wi-Fi technology, in terms of the bandwidth, the latency, and also the concurrent capacity, they can be improved dramatically. For example, in the bandwidth, it can reach the 10 gigabyte, and through MIMO and the OFDMA, its efficiency can be improved and enhanced. And through the TWT, this kind of a wake-up technology, so it can greatly reduce the power consumption of the terminals. Through the kind of conflict detection, it can have a good guarantee of the low latency of its function. So we can see that actually our Wi-Fi 6 is already quite excellent, but can we achieve a better performance of that? The answer is definite. So for H3C, we have done a lot of enhanced technology towards it, and combined with the H3C its advantage in the artificial intelligence and big data, we have achieved the enhanced Wi-Fi 6. It has the following 4 enhanced aspects. First is the scenario products. So apart from the commonly seen products, also in some of the niche aspect, we have tailor-made many of the scenario products for our clients, and can fully illustrate that we are the kind of a people-centered product design concept. Second is the Wi-Fi 6 extreme enhanced technology, and this has embodied our accumulation in this sector. As for the ultimate industrial design, which is the place that we have the most active innovation and can fully embody our spirit of craftsmanship. The last one would be the intelligent and simple operation and maintenance. First of all, let's have a look about the scenario products. We all know that actually a good user experience cannot be separated with the refined service. While the refined service should be provided with the scenario products. We can see that for our H3C, we have our unique secrets in different scenarios and to provide the ultimate Wi-Fi network experience. For example, in the high-density access scenario, like the airport and meeting. So this is a big difficulty for most of the enterprises. And we have our innovation of technology in this regard to solve the relevant problems. In terms of the mobile production, we can achieve the integration of IoT, and our IoT can be operated and maintained together with the Internet. As for the smart classroom, we have been adhered to the principle that the product should be integrated with the environment, with our ultimate and ultra-slim product to provide the ultimate user experience. In terms of the smart traffic, we have the high-speed switch technology. And in terms of the smart office, by utilizing the smart antenna technology, we can have an improvement in terms of the edge coverage and to improve the weak signal so that our network can be truly ubiquitous. As for the outdoor service, our Wi-Fi 6 products can achieve the level of IP68. And in terms of the smart healthcare, for our H3C, we have our unique seamless roaming while reaching the function of the seamless roaming to maintain its high performance. And in terms of the security pipeline gallery, so for all of those products that have used our technology, they can have a remote deployment so that the user can have a good usage of these Wi-Fi 6 products in those extreme conditions. And next, we can have a look about the Wi-Fi 6 extreme enhanced technology, which can keep the Wi-Fi 6 improving. And our improvement lies in the following 3 aspects. First would be the signal, second is the efficiency, and third would be in the performance. In terms of the signal, we have the smart antenna array and the software-defined radio frequency. So our radio frequency function can adapt to the business demand together with the sensory of the business. For example, in terms of the security fence and those kind of environments that have relatively high requirements, we can just change our function with the sensory of the environment. And in a scenario with the heavy load of the user access, we can combine all of those radio frequency resources to provide the access service for the client. And next, we can talk about the efficiency. By improving, in order to improve the efficiency of the Wi-Fi network, we can utilize different technologies. and to improve over 70% of the efficiency, like the RROP and SACP. One of it is to improve the air interface, and the second one is to improve the user interface. And we have a specific report about it later on. As for the performance, since H3C has a deep insight of the user's demand, so we think in terms of the guarantee of the user performance, we need to guarantee the end-to-end service, and this would be the focus of most of the users, and we have done many of the accelerated design of the AC hardwares to make a reliable improvement of its performance. We all know that the wireless devices are not installed in the machine room. Actually, they will be installed in the living and working area of the clients, and usually would have a close and intimate contact with the client. So we need to think about how to make them to integrate with the environment to bring a better user experience, while adhering to the spirit of a craftsmanship. The H3C constantly improve its industrial design and constantly pursue the equilibrium of the performance with the aesthetics. And actually, many of our designs have been awarded with the Red Dot Award, and we have been constantly challenging the limit. For example, our spherical AP and design of it, we have met many of the challenges. For example, like the installation, the fixation, and the shock-proof, this kind of performance, and also the kind of signal coverage. So all of these issues have raised high requirements for us. And as for the ultimate ultra thin, this kind of design, we constantly optimize and try to achieve the ideal state so that our energy consumption can finally achieve a good equilibrium in our design. And next, I would like to talk about the IoT integration design. We can see that for our H3C, the IoT integration design, this is our kind of patent. It's like the chained IoT deployment method. So actually, in the procedure, most of the time, we didn't see it as equally important as the internet. So in the procedure of usage, there will be many limits. For H3C, after the detailed and careful design, we use this chained deployment method of the IoT. So it can be deployed as easily as the internet and be expanded easily. And combined with our inside and outside dual mode, our IoT deployment can satisfy the different demands in different scenarios. And we can also have a look about the intelligent and simple operation and maintenance. We always say that 30% relies on a product and 70% relies on optimization. Actually, it's quite easy to provide a good user experience for one individual, but it's hard to make everyone satisfied with that. What is harder is to guarantee the whole procedure of this good user experience. And we always encountered with this kind of problem, that is the transient failure. It's hard to find the reason, but it definitely influenced the user experience. So we are dedicated to solve this kind of problems. And our intelligent and simple operation and maintenance will be divided into 3 phases. First would be the targeted identification, because we know that through the big data technology, we can have a kind of analysis of these devices and to do the modeling of the commonly seen problems. And after this phase, we will come to the second stage, that is the smart optimization. Combined with the dozens of years of the experience in the wireless operation and maintenance, as well as our breakthroughs in the artificial intelligence. We can analyze the data in this procedure and to match the models we have made and to do the optimization and the tuning of the bandwidth and the spectrum so as to achieve the non-destructive healing that is in the third stage. Because we know the wireless network optimization is quite complicated because it is made of tens of thousands of the equipment and devices, and they are correlated with each other. Usually, sometimes we have already solved an old problem, but it might lead to many of the new problems. So this will cause many of the fluctuations in the whole procedure. For H3C, through a series of the AI algorithm, to start with the terminal characteristics from the local sectors to constantly do the fine-tuning and gradually spread to the whole scenario. With two features. First, the users will not sense these change and sense this kind of interference. Second is that it will not achieve the care to this and lose that scenario. Therefore, we can finally achieve the purpose of the controllable network. And by adhering the concept of intelligent Wi-Fi 6, and H3C has started to focus about the Wi-Fi 6 products long time ago. In 2017, August 8th, we have done the official launch in the world. And in November 2019, we have launched 11 products to satisfy the applications in different scenarios. And in spring this year, we have brought 7 Wi-Fi 6 new products. So we are fully prepared for the Wi-Fi 6. And as you can see, they are used in different scenarios like the rail transit and the ultra-thin products. Also, what is most important would be our superstar products, that is our flagship WA6638i. As you can see from the slide, it is the products that can challenge the ultimate experience. And this is also the best example of our intelligent Wi-Fi 6. You can see many of its good performance. Its air interface has achieved the 10.75 Gbps and its largest access users can achieve 1,536. And also in the design, we have done many of the consideration. In terms of the devices, it uses our smart antenna technology so that our signal coverage can increase 30%. In terms of the IoT, it also has used our chained deployment, so it cannot be only extended to one IoT devices, but to many of the IoT devices and greatly convenient usage and deployment of the clients. And the next two products are specifically designed for the rail transit. So based on our H3C, our high-speed switch technology, so on the scenario of the 160 kilometers, we can still achieve the steady and high-efficient transition. So these kind of indicators are far superior than the standard within this industry. So with the launching of the 7 new products in this spring, currently H3C has totally 18 of those Wi-Fi 6 products. We hope that we can provide the precise scenario services for clients in different sectors and industries, and also we hope to meet the challenges in the whole scenario products. To serve the client and to have a win-win result. This is our vision as well as our mission. In our past 11 years, the H3C, our Wi-Fi products, has been leading the industry in China. And after Wi-Fi 6, we still hope that with our diversified scenario products to provide the precise client service, with our unique innovation technology to fully release the potential of the Wi-Fi 6, with our ultimate industrial design to improve the user experience, and finally, with our precise, intelligent, and simple operation and maintenance so that our network can develop with our motivation and our desires. Thank you.